Hi, I'm Debbie Bachman with the Venture and Emerging Brands Group at Coca-Cola, and we're in phase 2 of our brand building series, which is the proof of concept phase. And with me, I have Tom Larson, who is the general manager of issimo, which is one of our own brands. So welcome, Tom. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And why don't you start off by explaining a little bit about what issimo is, why VEB wanted to get involved in it, that sort of thing.
Well, it really goes back to the Coca-Cola company's desire to get into the ready-to-drink coffee business. It's a $2 billion category here in North America, and for us to play in this space, we got to play with the best of the best. And as our senior leadership and kind of scour the world, it became very clear to us that Illy was the preemptive roast and ground coffee globally. They're in 140 countries. They're the leader in innovation. They service 60,000 of the top outlets around the world, and really it is the best brand to transition into a ready-to-drink coffee, and that's what drove the partnership.
Well, and it is delicious.
It's a fantastic product, and we've really developed 5 flavors. As a result of the work of partnering with Illy, we've ended up with 5 flavors that are very distinctive, and we really lead. Our hero brand is our cafe. We make it with 10 grams of beet sugar, and it's just pure illy espresso, 45 calories. It's absolutely fantastic. But then we learned in some of the research and some of the work we had done in the sampling is that a no sugar would even be equally as value added. And so we came out with a no sugar, it too, 5 calories, pure espresso. And then we have 3 milk variants. We got a cappuccino, mochaccino, and a latte macchiato, all of which are Whole Foods compliant, all of which are 100 calories, all of which are half the calories of our competition, but most important is our all-natural positioning. As we think about the brand, the Italian taste, which comes with the heritage of Illy, inspiring energy, which comes from the natural caffeine, the natural goodness that comes from Illy.
Okay, so right now, issimo is transitioning from the experimentation phase into the proof of concept phase. There is no line, okay, after you've been in it 3 years, you're now in this or whatever. So what makes us think that we are moving into that phase?
Just as you said, this is a 3-year journey. We're 3 years into it now, and we really started in New York, Los Angeles, in the natural channel. And the overarching objective was to really drive a sustainable business. After 3 years in New York, LA, and natural channel, can we drive sustainable growth? Can we improve the brand's trial? Can we drive up the VPOs? And here we are 3 years later, so we're cycling 3 years. New York's up 53% year to date. LA's up about 60. Natural channels up about 60. I mean, we couldn't feel better about the brand. Matter of fact, kind of the breaking news here is natural channel, #1 through spins, issimo.
Awesome.
We just took over the #1 position. So when you think about are we ready to really transition into the proof of concept phase, it's grounded in 3 years of hard work. The proof of concept gained in the 3 cities.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And obviously every phase has its own challenges, difficulties. What are some of the different challenges now that issimo is facing moving into the proof of concept phase?
It's all about resources. When we developed this 3-year business in New York, LA, and the natural channel, we had what was called high-touch marketing. We had individuals, feet in the street, that ensured the product was on shelf, tags, point of sale, and they did the sampling. You know, that's really high touch. They interacted with the consumers, they interacted with our customers. 3 years later, we've got a sustainable business. As we now expand into new markets and in new channels and new customers, we don't have the depth of resources that we have. So we're going to be very dependent on the brand's awareness driven by social media, brand awareness by some event marketing, but it won't be as much the individuals inside the stores. And that's what keeps me up at night.
Well, it is a great brand. So good luck.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. And thank you. And remember to follow us on Twitter. We're at VEBatCoke. And our website is www.VEBatCoke.com.